Hey, Aaron, it's an absolute pleasure to have you on the Creator Breakthrough series. We obviously love working with you. You're one of the early adopters of the JubJub platform. We were just diving in and having a quick discussion about jujitsu. I didn't realize how still underground it was in terms of a sport. You know, I first discovered it through things like the Joe Rogan experience, then you had a Eddie Bravo, and it's still on the ascent, or at least it feels like that way as someone new to the sport.
Yeah, I think so as well. Like I feel like MMA has really like brought up jiu-jitsu and wrestling. Like it's made people much more aware of like its effectiveness, and then also its popularity has increased because of that. I feel like it's kind of like divided the martial arts sports into like what is more effective and what is less, and people see that like maybe say like karate versus like Muay Thai, wrestling and jiu-jitsu are like as effective as kind of anything else and like essential to be an MMA fighter. So it's like I feel like the bigger MMA gets, the bigger wrestling and jiu-jitsu gets.
Is it so? I mean, obviously, you've undertaken this sort of journey to start becoming a creator, right? Like, how has the growth of jujitsu and I suppose the growth of social media impacted you and your perception of what it means to be a professional athlete?
Yeah, I think like first of all, I kind of enjoy it. Like I've spent like 20 years like developing technique. It's kind of nice to just like put it out there. So it's something I enjoy. But I also think it's like important to like put yourself out there as well, because like if you don't, no one kind of knows you or knows your techniques or Um, like I saw a video the other day about like say even like people are pursuing like sponsorships and stuff like that. It's like in reality, it's like what the people that are sponsoring people want is they would prefer like a purple belt that has like 20,000 followers on social media over like a black belt world champion that has like 500. It's like and even like super fights are becoming more and more popular. It's like really what those people want is the same thing. They want people with like social media followings as opposed to like the most skilled people, which is good and bad in some ways because it almost becomes more important to be like have a social media following than it does to actually be good at the sport.
For sure. And I mean, has that impacted like where you allocate your time or how you pick fights that come up? Like, what's the ramifications of that for you personally?
I feel like it just pushes me to put my like stuff out there, like my techniques, matches I'm having or fights I have coming up, and I feel like it just puts like pressure on the athletes to actually try to put themselves out there because it's like it almost doesn't matter if you're training twice a day and getting extremely good. It's like a lot of the opportunities are going to come from actually having a social media following. Like it's good that there are still like kind of the normal ways of getting out there, which is like succeeding at a high level, but it's like really it's just you should be doing both. There's no reason not to do both. Yeah, you can get opportunities from one avenue and you can get opportunities from the other avenue, and often they like cross over as well, like especially with like the super fights and sponsorships and stuff like that. It's like the better you get, the better the sponsors and matches you'll get are, but then also the larger social media followings, the same thing. Like you get larger sponsorships and kind of matches and stuff.
Have you had opportunities come through that have been instigated through your social media activity? Or has it always come through the
Uh,
traditional gym channels?
yeah, I think it's come through the traditional gym stuff. I haven't been posting stuff for that long, like maybe only, I don't know, a month or two now. So it's like kind of new to me, but
Sure.
I enjoy it a lot. I've always kind of done some sort of like social media stuff for like my kind of competitions and things like that,
Hmm.
but never with the intention of like trying to actually get followers and stuff like that.
Sure.
But I think it's just like kind of like I said before, like you kind of should be pursuing both. Like it really does make a difference in this sport, at least in terms of like if you want to try to like monetize the sport.
Yes.
So it's yeah, it's important for sure.
So you mentioned that you're sort of like, at the start of your creator journey. What surprised you the most about sort of jumping in? Like quite a steep learning curve.
Yeah, uh, maybe I didn't expect to enjoy it. Like I actually like kind of like comparing videos and comparing techniques that I post up because it's like often it's like I know what is better and what is worse with what I post.
Yes.
Like say like really fundamental stuff may do worse than kind of like more advanced like kind of like counters or like counters to counters, and it's like you have to be like really good to even get value from some techniques that I post.
Yes.
Whereas like the fundamental stuff, it's like whether you're like a white belt or a black belt, you should be learning it. So it's like, yeah, it's been interesting to see like what people prefer. So it's cool having like all the little metrics, like the likes, saves, shares, that type of stuff, because you can really get like an insight into like what people want.
Yes.
Um, and it's yeah, often it's the not a good thing because it's like they want kind of like fancier, advanced things
Yeah.
when in reality they should be learning more like fundamental, basic things.
Yeah. Everybody wants the cool stuff, right? They don't want to do
Yeah,
the hard work.
yeah, exactly. But it's good because it's like because it could be the other way around. It's like where it's like you'll post advanced stuff and like everyone's like, well, that's not even slightly relevant to me, and potentially won't be for like 5 to 10 years. So it's like they could just completely overlook that. Whereas I find like yeah, like there's kind of like a interest in both for different reasons. So it's I think it's good that you can kind of post anything and it can kind of cater to different audiences and yeah, kind of still have people interested, whether it's for like someone that's trained for 10 years or someone that's trained for like 1 year.
Yes, dude. Look, it sounds amazing, and obviously, you know, you've just described the fact that you've started your creator journey, the fact that you're experimenting with different types of content and learning kind of what resonates with people. What does 5 years time? What does this creator journey look like for you? How dominant is it compared to like your jujitsu and like wrestling career? What does it look like in terms of that balance? Like, what do you want to achieve with this?
I'm not sure really. Like I really just like kind of putting my technique, like enjoy putting my techniques out there. Like I feel like I'm just kind of doing the exact same thing I've always done, but now I make an effort to get someone to record it. Like I've
Yes,
been teaching for like a decade now, so it's like when I teach a technique, the only difference is now I just get someone to record it and then I just post it up. So it doesn't change much for me, but yeah, it's kind of easy for me to do because I already have the type of stuff that I want to post. It's the stuff I teach in classes. It's the stuff I teach in privates. So it's yeah, it's good for me to do.
so
In terms
already
of
an
where I want it to go,
yeah,
um, I'm not too concerned where it goes. Like I would like more people to be interested, which kind of happens just from posting more regularly. So yeah, I feel like I post a quite a high quality of content, at least in terms of the techniques. Definitely probably need to get better at the whole. I don't know, whatever you need to get better at, like audio and visual and
sure.
that type of stuff. But I feel like my technique is quite good because I've trained for like 20 years and kind of like refined it for 20 years. So it's, yeah, I would like to kind of like up the production side of it, but I'm sure that's just a learning curve of learning how to do that better. So I'd like to be better at that and have also a bigger following of people that are like genuinely interested in my techniques and potentially kind of putting things on like a Patreon where it's like a membership subscriber type platform and like instructionals and stuff.
Yes,
I think that would be the long term goal because like there's definitely like value in what I'm posting. Like I know that because I'm like succeed with it, and then also like run classes and privates and get paid to show the same techniques to people. So it'd be like I feel like I'm kind of like giving away free value, I guess. So it'd be cooler if I could get some money back from it.
sure.
But I do enjoy it regardless. Like it's not like I'm doing it for the money, but that would be a cool like longer term thing and much more structured as well. Whereas now I just kind of post up like not random videos, but semi random videos. Like it's more relevant to the people that I'm teaching than it is to just like whoever on social media that sees it. But yeah, just a more structured overall uh, bunch of videos
Sure.
for like every kind of topic, every position. So it's like more of an instructional format as opposed to just like yeah, kind of random videos.
Okay, so up the scale, up the get the production side going and add more structure. So it's definitely something that you're looking to be investing and building in within this space.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
Is there anything? So obviously, like where do you see the technology going for this? Like, where do you see like what's the one thing you wish existed that would make this easier, more fun, more scalable for you? Like, if you were to talk into a technology team, what would you say? Hey, this is my, the dream end state for me as a creator.
Yeah, I think pretty much what you're developing with JubJub, like kind of one platform. Yeah, kind of one platform where you can edit, um, yeah, kind of edit it to what you want, and then, oh fuck, I have my doctor. No, I love JubJub. I feel like what it's really good at, especially, is I feel like a lot of the posting social media content, it's kind of like it can be enjoyable in a way if you're kind of getting responses and kind of like positive feedback. But say, for instance, on like TikTok and Facebook, where I feel like there's not really much of an audience for it, or at least I haven't like tapped into any audience for it. Like I feel like going through the effort of posting to the social media platforms that I don't already have like some small degree of an audience to, it's like I definitely would see myself not posting on Facebook, not posting on TikTok, because you just don't really get that the feedback, like the positive feedback, and like you don't really see the kind of interest in it the way I do in say like Instagram and YouTube, where I kind of get like yeah, like clear interest in it. So I feel like that's one thing it's really good at. It kind of takes away a lot of the effort of posting to all these individual platforms, and it's hard to put in effort when you're getting kind of nothing back from it. So I could definitely see myself not posting to those platforms because of the extra like time involved. Whereas JubJub really kind of like gets rid of that effort, and it's like you're posting to all your platforms at once. So I find that really, really helpful.
That sounds amazing. Look, thank you. One final question for you. Like, where do you see all this going? Where do you see the future of technology? How's AI and other technologies going to impact creators, and more specifically, like sports creators such as yourself? Is it changing how you view making a career? Is it changing your interaction with socials? I would love to know where you see all this ending up.
Yeah, I feel like the best thing that could kind of come up is uh, kind of like, I don't know whether it has to be an AI, but some sort of program that kind of does all the kind of the skilled work on the side of the like editing and kind of making it look good. Like I feel like kind of like my job and my literal job, like I teach for a living, is to provide good like technique. And it would be cool to have like a program that kind of like means I don't have to learn how to edit. I don't have to learn like what captions to use. I don't have to learn what kind of like format for the title and like what the like kind of thumbnail should be and like all those like smaller things.
Yes.
It kind of like already knows the kind of best way to kind of show the product, and that would be really cool because I feel like I don't have much interest in that side of things. Like I more so just want to get like my technique out there and like interest in kind of my interest, the sport, and my opinions and things like that out there. So it would be really cool if some sort of program could do all of that. Because yeah, like I know there are people that are interested in that type of stuff,
Yes.
but it's not really me. It's more like I just like kind of putting my technique out there and hoping that in itself is enough value. Like I don't need to like polish it type of thing.
Yes.
Um, so yeah, but I know it is relevant. Like I know there's like algorithms and stuff going on in the background that kind of requires all that. Like if you don't try to like kind of play that game a bit, you're gonna get far less viewers and things like that.
Of course.
So it's yeah, just kind of make up for my shortcomings. Any program that could do that.
Sure. So the ability to like, hey, look, make my video look pretty, get all that organized, and then do all my platform and brand management. Like, just
Yeah,
abstract. I don't want to deal with that.
exactly.
Um,
Just leave me to my technique and showing that, and then something can cover that for me.
Look, I'm fairly sure that's not unique to jujitsu or combat sports. That's everyone is like, look, this is my passion. This is just my medium for getting that out there. Take this off my hands, and my money is yours.
Exactly, exactly. That would be super cool.
Well, Aaron, look, thank you ever so much for being a guest for us on this Creator Breakthrough series. Thank you for being an early adopter of JubJub. It is greatly appreciated, and thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.